Did you guys remember that Maga woman, that Maga black lady that was coming here to rub it on our faces that if you are not married to a white Maga man, you're actually missing out? She came here to rub it on black people's faces that the only best decision that she actually made is for her to get married to her Maga white Prince Charming, where he literally takes care of her bills, where he literally takes care of this child, where he literally takes care of her as a wife. Table has turned around because that same person that she has been praising, hallowing, and lifting him up above other gods has choked hand in her eyes. He has plucked it. And as I'm talking to you guys, she is begging black people for help. She wants black people to now come through for her. The question is, how do we start coming through for people like this after everything that has literally been done to black community? After you have literally made it look as if the black folks that actually get married to black folks or that do not support MAGAs are not reasonable enough. Is this not kind of delusional as far as I'm concerned? But anyways, I want to roll out the clip so that you guys can actually watch. Probably a black person might decide to help her. I don't know. But as at this stage that I am, and as at this point that I am, I'm not ready to help her because she gets exactly the fafo she wants. He did not only leave her, you watch anyways. Subscribe, like, comment, and share. And credit belongs to original creators of every single clips and stitches of having at today's episode.
Gotta wait till their birthday to go out of town. Broken. Yeah.
The girl whose husband left her unexpectedly, and she just got the divorce decree, the restraining order, and the request for child support on a baby that she's not given birth to yet. She just went live to not fill in the blanks of the story that didn't quite make sense, but to avoid, the first 45 minutes of when people were asking her to confirm or deny whether or not she was a Trump supporter. And the last 15 minutes, she finally acknowledged it because I guess because she was in the live denying shit, people who had previously seen that content that she conveniently cleared off of her profile had decided to start tagging people from the live who were telling her stuff about, hey, are you not a MAGA supporter? Were you not the one laughing about how your husband was a conservative? Is that not you? Let me tell you something. They started tagging them in those videos and they came back to the live to be like, dude, we just saw you in the MAGA hat. What are you talking about? You can see this girl get visibly nervous. She's like steeling herself and then she suddenly addresses the issue. And what she addresses does not make it any better. One, she confirms that she posted all of that shit for rage bait because her engagement was down. And not only was her engagement down, she said she wanted to make TikTok money. That's what she said. I can post the video from the live where she's like, I posted all of that stuff because I wanted engagement. I wanted to make money. You shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have done it because I was rage baiting. Rage baiting will ruin your life. This is what she said. What's crazy, it took her 45 minutes to get to that point, and ignoring every single other comment that was alluding to it. Someone told her to stop avoiding it, and she goes, avoiding what? Sprinkle, sprinkle. And that was before people started getting tagged in the proof that she'd been saying that shit. And what's unfortunate is I think she's really likable. Like, if she would not have sold her integrity to make those videos to get that engagement, I would be all about supporting her full-heartedly. Because the situation, I'm not going to call her a liar either. I do, in fact, believe that her husband did this to her. Why? Because he's a Trump supporter. He's a Trump supporter. So, like, all I can say is that the situation that she's in fucking sucks. And I wish her luck, but I will say that I did go through her thing extensively to figure out just an understanding of what her character is. Just so y'all know, when you go to her profile and you watch her shit, that is exactly what she wants. She herself wants to be an influencer so fucking bad. She literally says it. She goes, I've literally have an Apple podcast and a YouTube setup for a podcast called Pretty Hurts. And in my note right here, I'm like, doesn't Beyonce have Pretty Hurts like trademarked or some shit? I don't know. But here's the thing. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Lying through your teeth, saying that you believe something that you don't believe, and then going and broadcasting it on the internet because you're intentionally trying to entice people to interact with you in an angry way because you think that that builds your engagement. Clearly, it does nothing for you because you are in a moment right now where had you just not done that shit, had you just not tried to provoke the internet for instant gratification, you could be set up right now. You could be more than set up. Unfortunately, people don't like that shit. And also, I'm just gonna say this as well, since we're talking about it. I went through some of her other videos. She's not very nice. She's not very nice at all. And like, there was this one fucking quote that she made that I thought was not cute at all. And she was like, thank God I got saved. She goes, Jesus does save, because I used to go into public places and get mad when ugly people would be there. January 16th, she said that shit. I have never in my life walked into a room and thought, wow, all of these ugly people are here. I'm pissed about it. What the fuck, girl, are you talking about? She just doxed his ass in the live as well. Just so you guys are aware, she fucking doxed him. She did. She doxed him. She literally had the people in the comments commenting his first name, and then she told him to go to Facebook and read what her last. And I don't feel bad about posting this video at all, because she said, and I quote, I don't care that they're posting videos about me because I'm important enough for a think piece. So
Figure down if your husband ghosted you for 48 hours and you're financially reliant on him and you only had $13 yesterday.
Just a PSA before you get invested into this Reddit storytelling coded content. Just be aware.
I voted. Happy birthday, Mr. President.
Just be aware.
Oh, I'm so angry because she doesn't want to vote for the same person as me. I don't care. I want to vote for the same person as him, the one who's paying my bills. If you had a choice to have your bills paid or to pay them, I think you would choose to have someone else pay your bills. But you don't have that choice because you're probably very unpleasant to be around.
Help but laugh at this creator here. So she clearly, as you can see, is a Maga supporter along with her husband that she's now separated from. And she took to the internet during election season to basically just troll. She made multiple videos. In this video, she's dancing to Lotto's Brokey. She's basically bragging about how, you know, her husband takes care of her, pays all her bills. She doesn't have to work. And of course, she's going to vote for who he tells her to vote for when he's paying the bills. And a lot of women don't have men who will pay bills for them. And so people are hating on her. She made some very, you know, anti-Black comments. She clearly has some self-hate issues where she trolls saying, you know, white power. She also made a video saying, you know, my mom was born just at the end of the civil rights movement and she didn't teach me to hate white people, blah, blah, blah. But she posted some very like disgusting things towards the Black community as though she is not Black, right? All of that pandering, all of that, you know, insulting herself, her community, her history, just to end up a single mom. So basically, she got married to this man, she had a baby, and now she's a single mom on the internet complaining about how he doesn't pay child support. Her baby had to go to the doctor. The copay was $26. The man went and paid $13 and texted her and said, I paid my $13, you pay the rest. Mind you, she has primary custody. Well, there's no custody, but the baby is in her care and he's not providing financially now. This is the man that you're on the internet, you know, saying, brokey, y'all men don't pay y'all bills. Y'all don't know what it's like to have a man pay y'all bills, you know, trolling women just to end up a single mom on the internet complaining about how the man does not provide for his child, right? And then the audacity in the comments to basically be like, there were no red flags or indications that this is how it would turn out. Like there was nothing, no signs that would lead her to believe that she would end up being a single mom. The man literally voted against your interest. Not only just the Black community, but women in general. You literally probably were just a fetish for him. You were a fetish for him, you scratched the itch, and now he's over it. And you can delete all this stuff off the internet, but the internet is forever. You don't think somebody was going to screen record a video of you talking to Black women saying, y'all don't know what it's like to have a man pay y'all bills. I'm going to do whatever he says.
Asked me to do something and I gagged. Like he asked me to put, like, reheat his pizza in the air fryer. He's like, if you don't mind. And I was like, no, yeah, it's fine. And I literally gagged, like, while doing it.
That's how I feel when helping others. Someone asked me to do anything.
I don't get it. If I wanted to work and I was out working, different story. But still, I'm able to be together with a Trump supporter. Not that big of a deal. No matter who the president is, my life doesn't change. It never has. I don't know. The goal should be to get to where a president doesn't matter because you're winning.
The dog's trying to go after a coon.
A raccoon. Sorry, because I know how sensitive y'all are on here.
My most regrettable thing that I've done on this earth is sleep with somebody's boyfriend. So if you think you're not worthy of Jesus, you are.
I talk a lot of shit.
My mom was born in 1964, which is when the Civil Rights Act, went into effect or whatever. Not once did she teach me that white people were the enemy. Like, most of my hate in my life has always come from Black people. We are actually the only race, I feel like, that judges somebody based off their hair. based off the shoes they're wearing, based off the clothes they're wearing. I tried public school one time. I went right back to private school because it was just so stupid. Like being bullied for shoes and hair. Come on.
South, I was raised very traditional. I don't work because my husband works, hubby works, fiance, whatever, my partner, whatever y'all call it these days. I ask him who we're voting for. Whoever is helping me stay at home so I don't have to go work, that's who we're voting for. That's it. We were both raised on the same beliefs. That's how it goes. Wives submit to your husbands, husbands submit to your wives.
I went to the Trump rally. That's in my place of residence. I'm unemployed. I don't got anything else to do. I want to see the former president. I would like to see any former president. Like, I'd be bored in the best way possible. Anyway, while I'm there, there's this couple. And they're like, oh, she's lost in the sauce. I turn around and look at them. They're holding a Harris Waltz sign. Why are you here? I know why I'm here. To see the former president. Why are you here with that sign? Like, why are you here? I mean, you can be here, but you came just to tell people, just to start a problem, I guess. You came here. You took time out of your day to try. I don't know. You found out the former president was in town, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna get my sign. And then what are you gonna do when you get there? Like, stay home. Done pretending that I care about stuff, because, like, I don't. Little old me. Like, what am I gonna do? I don't care. I'm a logical thinker, and, like, I just don't care about little stupid shit. I was a really mean kid, and I used to literally bully people. Like, this is elementary school. And I would get, like, sent to the guidance counselor's office. And then I would tell my mom, and she would call the school and be like, my daughter's not bullying anybody. I'm here to serve as your daily reminder to be wary of who you have kids with. So listen to this fuck shit. So Franklin had a pediatrician appointment, and they sent us the bill after, and our copay ended up being like $27. Right. So Franklin's father goes out of his way to send me a text and tell me that he paid his portion, which was $13, and that I need to go pay my $13. Mind you, he pays no child support, hasn't bought a single diaper, just does nothing. Okay, so whatever. I pay my $13. Fast forward, Franklin has torticollis, so he has to go to physical therapy every week. Physical therapy is $45 per week. I text him before Franklin's appointment, and I'm like, okay, so are you going to go in and pay your $45 because they don't have a little portal that you can go and pay? No response. Franklin's got to go to physical therapy. So I end up paying the $45. I text him a receipt after the appointment, telling him he owes me $22.50. Does not reply for like 2 days. Then tells me he'll Apple Cash me the $22.50 that he owes me. And says from now on he'll be paying his portion with the provider. Okay, thanks. I asked you to do that in the first place and you didn't respond. So yeah, says he'll Apple Cash me. Never does. In the famous words of Cardi B, bitch, play with my money, might as well spit in my food. Why are you playing with my money? Money aside, where's your integrity? I don't know, it just kind of irks me. But yeah, friendly reminder, just watch who you have kids with.
Anyways, welcome back, guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed all of that clip. And tell me what is more sweeter than this particular karma. Went on a live stream, started denying it, but one thing she forgot is that the internet never forgets. You can do something and think you are actually can get away with it, and at the end of the day you are not getting away with it. And I can tell you for the whole fact that every single thing she said during Maga's blah 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 campaign, every single promotion and the rest of that she did, it was not just because she wanted views, it was because that was the real person that she is. She never listened to what the black community were telling her, and that was because she married a white man and she was thinking that that particular white man can actually save her from heaven and earth. You know, they have this story based that when you marry a white man, your marriage will last longer than when you marry your fellow black man. I don't know where all of that crazy shit is coming from, but that is what they see a lot of black men to be, and that is why you see some of these girls running down to white men to get married to them. I don't have any issue with that, but I have the problem that for the sake that you're married to a white man does not mean that you should come here, lie, do other things, and make it look like black people are stupid. I remember when she was doing all of that, her nonsense, Maga something, and you see a lot of people in the comments should be like, oh, we wish you well. We hope this actually end up well, because all of the shadings you're giving to black community will definitely come back for you. And she thought it was actually a joke. Nobody actually wished her bad. Nobody wished anybody's marriage to crash. But as at this point, allegedly, the man is no longer there. The white man is no longer there. The white man is not. And she's already asking for child support. Please, who the hell is going to support this kind of person? Because I'm not ready to support this kind of person. This kind of person that can let her community down. There is nothing this kind of person cannot do. If she can literally deny every single thing about her community. What do you think this person will not do? There is nothing as far as I'm concerned. That is why people should learn to know what they do and put out on internet. Because now that you need our help, we can't even. It got to a point where the man was literally splitting bills. This was the same person she praised, hallelujah, hosanna, the best husband in the whole wide world. He cared for me, he cared for his kid, he paid bills. Black girls, why do you have to go to men that do not pay bills? And so on and so forth. It was just a whole lot. But anyways, let me know what you think in the comment section. Credit belongs to the original creators of every single clips and stitches we have in our today's episode. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe, like this video, drop me your comments, and lastly, do not forget to share for every other person to get this good news. And guys, yes, with that being said, with no further ado, I do like I always say in my videos, I'm going to be saying, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and if you're willing to help her, no problem. I'm not saying you should not, but for someone like me, I don't think she deserves black people's help as far as I'm concerned. Let her look out for other white conservatives that can actually help her. That's the reality.